Happy Sunday, darlings. Welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in to another video with yours truly. This is just a section of clips, some from decorating my house for Christmas. I kept it pretty minimum this year, mostly because I have toddlers. So the more I put out, the more that can get torn down. But I did some. I did more at my desk at work. And then at the end, I'll have a kind of chat with me for a Sunday. And if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments down below. Also, I just have a couple clips here of just, I believe it was Saturday, going to a park with the family. And you'll see that I cut off kind of quickly at the end of one of those clips. Everything was fine. It was just, I was surprised that Leo now jumps off swings when he's swinging. So he's fine. He's good. Well, just watch and I will be quiet until the end. Thank you so much. Frozen moments, memories. We're living in a winter wonderland, holding tight, hand in hand, lost in a frosty fairyland. Together we can understand. Snowmen stand like silent guards, fireplaces warm our hearts, every flake a part of our winter spell, a perfect start. We're living in a winter wonderland, holding tight, hand in hand, lost in a frosty fairyland. Together we can understand. We're living in a winter wonderland, holding tight, hand in hand, lost in a frosty fairyland. Together we can understand. Northern lights spark in the sky, blues and greens that catch the eye, whispered secrets in the breeze, frozen moments, memories. Northern lights spark in the sky, blues and greens that catch the eye, whispered secrets in the breeze, frozen moments, memories. Hello, me again. Just wanted to pop in here really fast. What you see on the TV behind us is darling Desi. She is on YouTube. Whenever I'm wanting to get the ambiance of the season, I always turn her on depending on what season it is. If you haven't checked her out, I highly recommend checking her out, watching her videos. I feel like it is just feel-good content. Good job, Leo. Hello, darlings. Welcome back to the ending of another video. I am trying to talk more to the camera, get used to having a conversation with you. It is, goodness, 17th of November, which means we are going full swing into the Christmas planning and the gifts. Of course, Thanksgiving, but I guess we decided to have just a family Thanksgiving this year, with just us at our house. We just want to kind of keep it low key, which means that I actually have to figure out what I should cook. I think I've only cooked for Thanksgiving maybe once, and that was quite a while ago, because usually we have a bunch of family that we go see. My husband's family's all in town, or my family's all in town. But I've just been feeling kind of overwhelmed and just tired lately. So I think I might just keep it just a little quiet, just family. That could change, but that's my plan for now. I was going to show you my bedroom because I have plans of redoing everything. It is in my nature to randomly have the need to switch, I call it. And when I tell my husband that, he rolls his eyes at me, which means that I'm planning on selling my dresser and my side table, so that I can get a smaller nightstand matching set. I can't stand when it's just one nightstand, half match on each side. It's gonna be a little smaller. I plan to get a smaller dresser, more of an upright one instead of long across, just because we have a very small bedroom and it's about time for me to give up on the big bulky furniture. And then I plan to paint the one wall. You know what? I'm being honest in this vlog, and that's what I want to do with you, is I'm going to show you how it is. It's not pretty. I honestly have some folding to do and cleaning, and I have the ability that I'll set things down being like, oh, I'll set it down so I'll grab it and take it to the kitchen later, or I'll set it here and then I'll put it in the linen closet later. They are still sitting on my dresser, plus hangers, but I'm gonna be honest with you and I'll kind of show you what my plans are. I'm gonna try not to be too shaky with the camera, but I'll give you a little sneak peek here. So my plan, let's see if I can turn this. Oop, here we go. As I said, I acknowledge that this is a disaster, okay? So I have this big nightstand. It's very big. I have a hard time at night reaching over to turn that light off, which, I mean, I could always move it to this side, but I had this tray for, excuse the M&Ms and the candy wrapper. Again, totally mean to move that to a different space, but has not happened yet. So usually I have all my charging materials here, my Kindle, my water for nighttime, which usually gets stolen by Violet, which means I have to clear it out because nobody wants a toddler's backwash in their water. My diffuser, and I just made a random letter tray, which means I need to go through those letters because I forgot they existed. One thing I want to do is change our curtains. This was a nice curtain to have at the very beginning. We just needed something to cover up the windows. We're going to keep those because I like them, but I think I'm going to go with a little more cottagecore or dark academia kind of feel. Cozy though, very cozy. Switching out these were originally in a guest room we had before we had kids. So my guest room is very silver and sparkly and everything like that. not my vibe now, not in the room that I sleep in. So as I was saying about this dresser, it's just too long and big and bulky. It takes up a lot of the room. So I'm gonna get a dresser that's higher, but takes up less room. Get a nightstand that takes up less room. I do want to get like either floating shelves or just some kind of shelf unit over here, so I can actually start putting my books up there, because I love reading books. Honestly, that's from a trip I took about 3 months ago. It is empty, but I have not put it away yet. And then, of course, the laundry that I need to fold. It's never ending. And then I plan to switch out this picture. This is a picture my husband has had since before we were together, so over 10 years. Might keep the mirror, depends. Definitely gonna keep this. I do like the flowers, but I might see if we can do it in the book stand instead. And then I want this like a dark green or something like that. Which when I'm doing it, I will definitely film that. That will be a video of me just redecorating. But now that we've kind of had a conversation, and hopefully that's still a good spot, I'm kind of just prejudging on where it should be, and hopefully I'm actually talking to you and not cut off. So that's the plans. That's how I kind of keep myself sane in the wintertime, is I redo rooms. And I plan to get a lot of candles. Non-burning actual ones though, just remote control candles. I have toddlers. We're going to try to stay away from the open flames as much as possible. It's bad enough having a diffuser and having the smoke come out, and the water gets spilled quite a bit. So it is a lot about paring down, cleaning it up, making things work for who I am now, not the person I was 10 years ago. But thank you again for tuning in, my darlings. I appreciate you sitting and taking this time with me just to hear me rattle on about things that are happening. And I hope this was a nice getaway for you from whatever stress you are feeling, because I know this time of year, be it the weather, everything else going on in the world, I'd love to be just a kind of a safe space where we could just chat. Feel free to comment below. I'd love it if you subscribed, and let's just keep this going. Have a wonderful week, and thank you so much for tuning in.